Here's a theory for you. Can you take 3 members from 2 successful bands, add an unknown singer, and convince people it's a whole new band? Here's our music reporter, Stacy Main, with a possible answer.
Unified theory.
Life forces are undeniable, yet hard to prove. Let's take this equation. 1 drummer, David Cruson, a member of Pearl Jam for their first effort, 10. Next, add Brad Smith, Christopher Thorne, who were members of Blind Melon with a hit song, No Rain. Then multiply that with a new singer-songwriter, Chris Shin. Now you've got a unified theory. So how did this gravitational force come together?
I just wanted to find a singer, and I felt like I had exhausted my opportunities in Seattle, so I moved to Los Angeles, and I just put out the word, went to clubs, I put out ads in the paper, every little trade magazine, whatever I could, and this woman named Leslie Lewis turned me on to a band called Celia Green.
My manager goes, you know Christopher Thorne? Have you ever heard of Blind Melon? I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, he's going to call you in like 5 minutes. I was like, okay. So I hang up the phone and ring, it rings, and I'm like, hey. And Christopher just goes on, hey, I love your stuff. And so we went out like that night and had sushi.
So I said, okay, so they came out, we wrote 3 songs together in like 24 hours and just never looked back from there.
Albert Einstein sought to tie all the forces of nature together. This was his unified theory. The band was inspired by this, but for them, it's much simpler.
Unified theory is like, we're all in this together, come see our show, it's going to be an experience for everybody.
The new addition, Chris Shin, doesn't want to be thought of as following in anyone's footsteps.
I didn't want to be the guy filling anyone's shoes.
Lucky for Chris, there can only be one answer for each equation, and the guys know that.
I want to point out, this is a brand new band, and then Chris is his own artist, and he wrote a lot of songs in this band. He has like a massive input in this band.
With everything these guys had to go through to come together, they just might prove Einstein's unified theory. But where Einstein defined it with an equation, they define it with their music.
For me, it's just about moving away from your small sort of town and sort of trying to experience, trying to sort of push forward and start a new life in a different city. It doesn't have to be Los Angeles, it doesn't have to be California, it could be Dallas, it could be, you know what I mean, it could be anywhere. It's just about sort of moving from your small town, going into the big city and trying to make your way, you know, trying to follow a dream.
Albert Einstein was unable to prove the unified theory. Let's see if this band can. This is Stacy Main, rockin' about town.